Hey everybody, this is Kevin, and I'm going to show you how to carve a wax today. This is what I've spent most of my life doing, is carving waxes, but we've been replaced by machines now. But I'll show you the old-fashioned way of doing this. So this is a wax ring. This is how all jewelry starts, unless you fabricate it directly in the metal. It's going to start with a wax. And what you do is you basically sit down and carve from a block. Start with a block of wax. Sometimes you can start with one that's already got a hole in it, or you have to put the hole in yourself. So this is a pink sapphire ring. This is a ring that I designed quite a while ago. So I'm going to do one today for a really awesome blue sapphire. And it will have diamonds down the side, and it will be cast in platinum. There's several ways to create the wax model. The traditional method is what I do, which is to hand carve the wax model. So this is a little bat that I carved. And then as technology advanced, you could carve the wax model with a CNC machine. So were these. Here, these are pretty amazing. The latest method is to print it, and that gets really amazing detail. And this was basically, by printing it, I mean they kind of grow it, and that's why it has all the structure in the back, but all that would be removed. Here's a ring, and this was printed on the latest and greatest machine, and it's pretty spectacular. A person was not, this is not something a human could actually carve by hand. But we're going to do it the old way. This is a pretty cool tool. This is just a wax reamer, and you just push it in there, and I think I'm going to make this ring a size 6. It's important that you get everything perfectly square. So what I'm going to do is, and you work from the inside out. So you don't try to scribe from the outside in. You'll make a mistake. And I'm going to determine my ring shank thickness. So what I'm doing is just kind of roughing out where we're going to be and how much stuff I got to remove. I'm going to do it on both sides. We got quite a bit of material to remove, but it won't take too long. And I see a lot of beginners, they don't really attack the piece. They sit and scratch at it for hours, and they can consume an entire day and accomplish almost nothing. So really go after it. You got to get a lot of the material removed quickly. Keep switching directions. That way you don't end up with lopsided spaces. Alright, so kind of square. Now I'm going to determine the height of my ring. So to do that, you measure your stone. I don't like to go more than maybe 6 or 7 millimeters unless the stone is really large. So we're going to cut that whole top off, and we're going to do that with a saw. So this is a spiral blade. See how I'm flipping it from side to side, and I'm working towards my line. I'm not going to remove the line. We're going to file up to the line. So now our wax is very squared up. So now I'm going to take a look and see, where do I want my stone. So you take your dividers, there's our center. Next step, you're going to drill a hole with a round burr, and you got to go in straight. If you don't go in straight, that thing is going to be crooked. Looks pretty good. So now we have a hole in the top. I'm going to true this up a little bit on the sides. Make sure we don't get a parallelogram going. And it's really important to always hold the piece out in front of you and flip it around and stare at it. So that's it for part one of this ring. The next time you see it, we will be doing, maybe I can get my buddy Craig Dabler and we'll show you how to cast it. And then we'll do a stone setting video. Thanks for watching.